Arbor Place Mall and the City of Douglasville are proud to present City Connector. On today's show, we'll meet Gordon Pritz, the brand new Douglas County School Superintendent. We'll talk to Betty Benson and Jerry Farmer about the Penny McHenry Hydrangea Festival. Brian Carter tells us about Ride Your Bike to Work Week. And Judy Davis will be here from the PRC. Plus, our special musical guest today is Gil Cairo. And as always, the interactive community calendar. Now, please welcome the stars of our show, Monk and Kelly.
Thank you very much. And we have a wonderful program in store for you today. As a matter of fact, if we could get a camera on some of the audience members, we want to welcome the state prison workers that are on a release program.
No!
And we appreciate them coming by
City.
to Arbor Place Mall. It must be great to feel free for a day or two.
Not exactly, but there's some great things that are going to be happening in the Douglasville area. We're going to be talking to Jerry Farmer and Betty Benson and Suzanne Hudson.
Hydrangea Festival. That's one of your favorites with the flowers and everything like that.
I know.
There's a new superintendent for Douglas County, and I don't know if he knows what he's getting into.
Well, we're going to ask him about that.
I think it's a great situation that he's going to be
We're
getting
going to be
into.
talking to Gordon Pritz, and also Jeff Knowles is going to be joining us to talk about riding to work.
Now, this is also Teen Pregnancy Prevention Month,
right.
And Judy Davis is going to be with us to explain how that works.
With the PRC. And we have Gil Cairo, who's going to be doing some wonderful guitar for
Wait
us.
till you hear this guy, okay?
Yeah.
He does like this best, almost better than Al Green, because, Al Green's pretty hot and everything
but
like that.
Al Green doesn't do salsa, and he does.
And Gil doesn't sweat on the audience like Al Green does when he's in concert, so... Yeah, well, maybe the people in the front should move back just a little bit during Gil's performance.
We're also going to have our interactive community calendar with Kelly and Janice.
Wait till you meet some of the great people that are out to support all the Special Olympics. So that's all on the way on your City Connector. So let's introduce our first guest. He is going to be the new superintendent of schools.
Please welcome Gordon Pritz.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you, Gordon.
I have my number 2 pencil, by the way.
Okay. Always.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, which sometimes we're not. So.
We're the proud parents of surviving students of CRCT, by the way, just to let you know.
Yeah, we're very happy.
Many more.
Yes.
Tough time.
Exactly. But now the students think that they're kind of like on this cruise control for the rest of the semester. As a new superintendent, what do you tell them?
Well, the high school kids still have end-of-course exams and final exams, so they need to stay focused. But so there's still opportunity, another month of school, and need to take full advantage of every opportunity you have to improve.
Now, you're coming over from Cobb County. What would you say is the biggest difference between handling Douglas County compared to Cobb County?
Well, I'm not sure I know yet, but I'm sure I'm going to find out.
Yes, I would imagine.
Cobb is a very large system, and I think some of the things that we've gone through in Cobb over the last 5-10 years probably are some of the things that Douglas County has experienced and will be experiencing. So I think I've got an opportunity to use some of the things that I've learned over the years and apply them to this new situation and a new opportunity for me.
And I think that there probably are similarities between school systems, whether it be Cobb or Fayette or Douglas. What do you see as the top 3 priorities for you as a superintendent coming in?
Well, I think, first of all, Mr. Remillard, our outgoing superintendent, has done a marvelous job. And when you come into a situation like that, you want to come in and meet people, listen, talk to folks, get a lay of the land, if you will. And that'll be important for me in the first months to just be patient and to talk to a lot of folks and to listen more so than to talk. So priority 1 for me will be to get out and meet folks and talk to people. I think everybody knows how difficult economic times are, and the budget certainly is got to be a number 1 focus of all school systems in the state, and I'm sure Douglas is no different with the challenges the budget provides for everybody. And then, academically has got to be the number 1 focus on what you give your attention to, that the kids are being challenged with a top-notch instructional setting provided for them by their teachers. So continuing to keep that moving forward.
And they're so happy to hear that. The kids
yeah.
No, I'm just... No.
It is school.
That's right, I know.
With the budget challenges, what creative solutions would you think about right now for dealing with some of the holes that you may see?
Well, the funding mechanism has taken a hit, obviously, with the tax collections down, property values down. Those kind of things are tracking differently than they have in past years, where we've been used to good times in funding mechanisms. That's changed. So people, I think, realize that. I'm not sure that we all understand the full brunt of that quite yet, but looking at possibly for more involvement, asking more of the community to help with the school system, looking for alternative ways to fund education possibly. It's just a time of great challenge that people in the past have always risen to that challenge, and I'm sure will in the future.
Would you, as a superintendent for Douglas County, have some kind of autonomy or authority to ask corporations or businesses in the area to help fund just this particular this particular school system?
Well, certainly the superintendent, as the leader of the school district, you would hope has that initiative to do that, to maintain and keep good partnerships with different business organizations. And I know that Douglas has a strong business partnership, partner in education program. So continuing to maintain that, improve that will be certainly an important focus.
What's the best solution you've seen so far when somebody's come up with a creative way of funding something?
Wow. I'm not sure that, when they talk about raising the millage rate, that's not popular, obviously.
Yeah.
There are some districts that are looking at that. I don't think in these times anybody wants to see taxes go up. I think you have to look at maybe better ways and more efficient ways to do things to make your dollar go further. I'm not sure I can think of one thing that just jumps out at me as a new idea.
There's always a superintendent shaving their head for donations.
Kiss a pig.
That's one of those kinds of
things. We've done Kiss a Pig before.
Kiss a Pig. We've done Kiss a Pig. It worked really well. It was.
Actually,
I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, we recruited the pig before we kissed
it. Didn't like it so much.
No, the pig did not like it at all. No, absolutely not. But no, there are some fun things that can be done to help out. As far as school, class sizes and things like that may be an issue that you have to deal with.
Right.
And so have you already thought about that? Did you have those challenges in Cobb and coming over here?
Sure. Typically in a school system, 85 to 90% of your costs are going to be in personnel, paying salaries and benefits. So naturally, if you're looking for a large chunk of money to cut, you're going to have to look at personnel in some form or fashion. You try to do that in such a way where you don't impact the classroom if you can help it. But we're in those times where even that's got to be considered and looked at.
What's the thing you're looking forward to most as being the new superintendent?
Well, I've always enjoyed new challenges and new opportunities. Change is good, and I just look forward to meeting new people, making new friends, and realizing that good things are going on in a lot of different places than just my own personal world, but what I'm used to, and kind of open up a whole new area of involvement for me.
I like the fact that you said that you're going to come in and just observe and listen and then get some information from people that are already in the system. Maybe they have some good ideas. Do you, at that point, have to go to the
He is the superintendent.
No, I know he's the superintendent, but I
think he was going to the school board.
Yes, to find out more about what you can do.
Certainly, you want to, the superintendent and the school board want to be a good working partnership, and you want to make sure that you keep that communication open with them and consider their perspective, their ideas, as well as the communities and the teachers and the parents. So it's all a good, strong working relationship that you want to try to maintain, and communication's the key.
Gordon, welcome. And
my pleasure.
Congratulations on the new job, and we look forward to seeing you and the great things that you'll be able to do in the community.
I'm excited about it, and thanks for this opportunity to be here today.
Thanks for joining us on City Connect.
Thank you.
You know what? I know Kelly is standing by. Kelly Hunter has the interactive community calendar.
And she's busy today.
She's got a lot of people, so let's take a look.
Welcome to the Interactive Community Calendar. I'm solo today. Janice is not with us, but we have a lot of things happening here in our community, and we want to invite our first guest up. I know this gentleman, and you'll see a lot of orange out in the audience today. Come on up, Frederick and Becky. Y'all are with the City of Douglasville Frederick is our Human Resource Director. Becky works with the Police Department. And why do we have on all the orange?
This represents the Health and Wellness Committee for the City of Douglasville, and we are getting prepared for the month of May, which has been cited as Employee Health and Fitness Month, and we're getting ready for our health fair on May 5th.
All right. And Becky, what do we do on the Health Committee? What kind of things do we help steer with that committee?
Well, I know that there's some of the girls that's in the City Hall area that has scheduled different businesses to come out and set up booths with information for the employees to have for reference to take home. And you actually even have your blood pressure, your blood sugar, all different vision types. They have massage therapists, which is one of my favorite things. So there's a lot to do that day, so it's really exciting.
We always look forward to the health fair. And tell us that date again and where, and we're going to get a shot, if we can, of all of the health employee committee people waving at us there on camera. Tell us about it, Fred.
It is going to be on Wednesday, May 5th. It's going to be at the Douglasville Downtown Community Center, and it is going to be from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
And tell us about, now, how do we cover the cost of an event like this? Because we have about 200 employees for the city of Douglasville. How's that handled?
Costs are all covered through grant funds that were received through a health and wellness grant from the local government risk management services. Excellent grant, and we try to put it to best use as we can.
And you guys do a great job with that. Thank you so much. And for the health and wellness team, we're going to get you guys to wave on camera there. All righty. Thank you so much. And everybody say healthy and safe. All right. Next, I have another gentleman that I have the pleasure of working with in a lot of different occasions here in the community, Pastor John Citizen. Pastor, good to have you with us today.
Good to be here, Kelly.
Tell us what is going on. What are you representing today?
Well, today I'm representing the Go Tell Crusade. We're doing a big countywide crusade September 19th through the 22nd here at Arbor Place Mall. Well, we have a few kickoff events on May 17th at the Church of Chapel Hills. We'll be doing a kickoff banquet sponsored by the Go Tell Crusade. And the following night, we'll be doing a big Go Tell Crusade summer safety concert. That concert, Kelly, will be at Douglas County High School, representing all the students of Douglas County, because we want them to have a safe summer.
Yes.
And the Go Tell Crusade is coming together with West Georgia to make sure that our students in Douglas County have a safe and happy summer. And this concert will be filled with music. We have a lot of enrichment, such as summer safety tips, summer safety venues that you can go to. A lot of things we're doing to make sure that the students of Douglas County have a safe summer.
All right. And I know you've teamed up with a lot of different facilities within the community. I know the police department is teaming up there. You said 40 churches. What are some of the other big organizations?
Well, we do have Commission Chairman Tom Worthen. We also talk with the city of Douglasville, Mayor Thompson, and City Manager Bill Osborne. Also, we talk with 40 different churches, the big churches, First Baptist, United Methodist, all of the churches that I know in the community wants to be a part of this.
All right, it's going to be a big event. The kickoff dinner May the 17th, and then the big concert event at Douglas County High School May the 18th at what time?
7 p.m.
All righty. Hope to see you there.
Yes.
Thank you, Pastor John. I appreciate it. All right. Up next, another gentleman that I get the pleasure of working with on occasions, from our police department, Detective Matt Underwood, and Chris, I believe it is. Wilson. Chris, come on in. How are you doing today?
Good.
All right. All right. Matt, tell us what you've got going on.
Well, Douglasville Police Department has teamed up with Special Olympics Georgia, and we are hosting the Law Enforcement Torch Run for Special Olympics. May 14th at 10 o'clock. We're going to start on Douglas Boulevard. We're going to run the Flame of Hope from Douglas Boulevard all the way down to Church Street, and have a wonderful day at that time.
All right. And Chris, are you going to be participating in that with us?
Ma'am.
All right.
And I was going to control now, and say right now, and that's going to torch y'all, and Douglasville and Georgia right now, and then myself right now, and trying to get the Douglasville and Douglas County, the high school going, football team, appreciate y'all coming out for us, our team this year, and going to keep going this year, and keep going.
All right. Very good. Officer, we appreciate you can have a seat, stand right there with us. Here you go. We appreciate you being part of that special torch run. That's going to be a big event, so people can line the streets and be part of it, can't they?
That's right, they can. And we're also raising money for this event. And in this event, there's 5 state games. And it allows, the money that's raised allows every participant that goes to Special Olympics Georgia the opportunity to stay at a hotel for free and eat for free. So it's a wonderful cause, and come out and support us May 14th. Of course, the state games is May 28th at Emory University, and we're just looking to have a great time.
All right. Glad that we can help support that locally. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chris. Good luck on the games. All righty. We got a lot of things happening here at the city of Douglasville, in the community of Douglas County. We're going to kick it back now to Monk and Kelly and another interview segment that they have here with us.
Well, I can't wait for this segment, and I'll tell you why, because it is probably the most beautiful segment that we'll have all day long.
Well, I know hydrangea season is here. Mine hydrangeas are growing.
I was talking about the ladies.
Well, that's true.
Thank you.
Yes. We have joining us Jerry Farmer and Betty Benson, and you're with the flower show that's coming up.
It's the third annual, so you guys are experts at this so far.
Well, I wouldn't. Betty's an expert at flower shows. I'm not sure I'm an expert at a festival.
Now Betty, you're at the national level? You're like in the national organizations?
Yes, I'm a member of the Garden Club of Georgia, which belongs to the National Garden Clubs. And I'm a master flower show judge.
Excellent. And it's because of Betty that I understand that this garden show just has blossomed immensely.
Well, this is the third annual Penny McHenry Hydrangea Festival. And one of the elements of the festival, which there are many, is a standard flower show. Mm-hmm. And I didn't even know what a standard flower show was until our first year. Mm-hmm. And Betty actually is our chairperson of the standard flower show. And our first year out, it won national and state awards and due totally
awesome.
To Betty and her committee. So, but that is one of the elements, and that's why she's here today.
Excellent.
She's such an expert, and we're. I should let you talk instead of me talking. You talk.
Okay. A standard flower show has the purpose of educating the public about horticulture and about floral design, as well as about conservation, because we have actually three parts to our flower show. One is the horticulture section, and we had 350 specimens of horticulture that were judged last year.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And it's not just hydrangea.
Hydrangeas and everything, roses, ivy, container-grown plants, shrubs, trees, whatever. And then we have the design section, where we have 24 designs, 6 different dining table designs. And then we have the special exhibit section, where we have an educational section, and then we have a section for youth, 3 categories of children's designs and 1 educational, and then a commercial exhibit that is going to be on Going Green this year.
Sounds like it's going to be breathtaking.
And during the whole Hydrangea Festival, it's not just about flowers, it's about events that go on as well.
I'll have to tell you, when the festival began, there are several objectives. One is to beautify our community, and certainly by planting hydrangeas in our community, it will beautify that. Our goal is to have over 500,000 hydrangeas planted in this community. And when I say community, I mean our city and our county within 10 years. And we're embarking upon our 3rd annual Penny McHenry Hydrangea Festival. Wow. And actually, some of the things that take place, the first sign that you will see of the festival is what we call our embellishment segment. And we have a chairperson of that, and folks decorate their mailboxes and their doors with silk hydrangeas, hydrangea-colored ribbon, and excuse me. And we'd like everyone in the county to participate. We have judging on that, and that's the first element. People need to get those decorations up, and our judging takes place May 25th. If you're out in the county, you need to call us and let us know that you would like to enter your mailbox or your door, and we'll have someone come out and judge it. And then the second part of what will be going on is the hat parade. We like for folks to decorate hats and get them ready to enter those in a hat parade and submit those on June 3rd to Le Jardin Blanc by 4 o'clock, and those will be judged at the official kickoff, which is the Twist and Shout. That's our umbrella this time. There is a hydrangea called Twist and Shout. And so our garden party, and we called it a ball in years past, but it's a garden party and dance. It kicks off on Friday evening, June the 4th, at Le Jardin Blanc. and they'll have dancing. We have hors d'oeuvres, so it's a big celebration.
And you can wear crazy hats if you want.
You can wear
right?
crazy hats.
Pretty hats, crazy hats.
And we actually ask the folks to submit their hats, and we have them on stands to be viewed and judged at the garden party. And then on Saturday morning, they're brought back over to the old courthouse where the main festival activities are taking place. And then on Saturday, we have obviously a standard flower show that opens at noon, and again on Sunday. Then we have a Main Street Market where we have fine art, antiques, jewelry, plant sale. So it's really quite a market. And then we have a garden tour. We have 6 of Douglas County's most beautiful gardens on tour this time. That tour is Saturday and Sunday. And one of those gardens has been featured in Southern Living, Better Homes and Gardens on HGTV.
Sure,
and
that's
because
a
of
big deal.
it's and because of that garden, we had folks attend our first festival from 11 states. So one of the objectives here is not only to beautify the community and solicit participation from local government and citizens and civic groups, but to also generate tourism. And so our first year out from 11 states, we were very, very happy with that. So there are all kinds of activities. And Moonlight Magnolias we have on a Saturday evening. That's another separate garden tour. There's 3 gardens and a progressive dinner. And those tickets are limited, so if folks want to get involved with that, they need to get their tickets early.
Is there a place, a website, or a number?
Yes, we
to
have a
get
website.
tickets?
It's www.pennymachydrangeafestival.com. And
Excellent.
there's every imaginable piece of information on that website. And so we want folks to get involved, plant hydrangeas. And if you've never been to a standard flower show, I had never been. I just thought it was just a flower show.
Sure.
And the first time that I walked into the flower show, it's actually held it's in the old courthouse, downtown Douglasville, in the big courtroom. It was just breathtaking. If you've never been to one, you need to do it. And we actually are soliciting participation from citizens to submit their horticultural.
Excellent. That's great.
Thanks.
Jerry and Betty, thank you very much. for
This
the
is our
hydrangea
schedule,
festival.
and it is at the courthouse.
That's the twist and shout thing.
This is the schedule, and it is at the courthouse.
Okay.
If anyone is interested in entering the horticulture, they can pick it up at
Excellent.
the old courthouse.
Okay.
Well,
thank
see, I'm
you.
going to have to corner you to find out how to get my hydrangeas to grow. Thank you, ladies, for joining us.
Appreciate it.
It's our pleasure.
It's the
Thank
beautiful
you so
part of the
much.
show today, but then you're going to meet a very talented man in just a couple of minutes, and Gil Carroll will be here to entertain you when City Connector continues.
Welcome back to City Connector. We're Monk and Kelly, and I know Jonathan wanted to start the wave for this
Well,
next
no,
guy.
that's not the wave. It's like this guy, he's got rhythm, and he's a local talent, and I want you to welcome, go ahead. You can do that in the front row. I want you to welcome Gil Carroll.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is alright with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. I wanna spend my life with you. Since we've been together, I'll loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to. I'll never be untrue. So let's stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad or happy, sad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. are good or bad or happy, sad. Why, oh why do people break up, turn around and make up? I just can't see. You never do that to me. Being around you is all I see. So let's stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad or happy, sad. Let's stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad or happy, sad. Good or bad or happy or sad. Good or bad or happy, sad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Having this nice conversation about Gil Caro, who was there. Wasn't he awesome? He's going to come back a little bit later on. So if you missed that segment, you got to watch this guy because he just lays it down, man.
He's terrific.
Sweet stuff.
We have also joining us later today, Judy Davis, who is with the PRC, and she's going to be talking about Teen Pregnancy Prevention Month.
But right now, we're going to talk to a guy who likes to ride bikes. And he was with the work release program, but now he is out. We're so happy to have Brian with us.
Brian Carter is with Ride to Work.
And you look like you're in good shape. So have you done that before, Brian?
Yes, avid cyclist and some part-time runner. And
really?
all
Okay.
kinds of other
all right.
things.
So the goal behind Ride to Work?
It's mainly to encourage people to consider alternate means of transportation if you're close enough to work, to ride your bike. I participated in this last year through an initiative from the Clean Air Campaign, where you would receive different levels of compensation if you rode your bike to work or carpooled or found other alternate means of transportation.
You can make money doing this stuff?
A little bit of money.
No,
it's nice.
I like that.
It offsets the cost of gas the rest of the year.
Is it per mile that maybe you get that, or how, just the different?
Yes, it was based on how far you drove and what alternate means you were using.
Sure.
Would vary your
And
level.
you chose a bike? Did you chose?
Yes.
10 speed or what kind of bike?
It's just a road bike.
Just a road bike?
How long have you been biking?
Oh goodness, 15, 20 years now.
So it's just a habit for you. You just,
it's
like
a hobby. It's fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Mountain biking, road biking, whatever. Get out there.
How many miles are we talking about here?
I'll average about 40, 50 miles a week.
Get out of here.
Nothing. I've got friends
day?
No, a week.
No, a week.
Just to keep in shape. Just to keep in shape. I've got friends that are hardcore, and every other day they're out there doing 50,
But how
60
long
miles.
is the ride for you to work?
Oh, my ride to work is probably 5 or 6 miles. It's not too bad.
Oh, yeah, just, 5 or 6 miles. This is no big deal.
If you're used to it, it's not too bad.
Okay. And how do you find, like
the traffic that you're driving with? Are they courteous or?
Generally, yeah. Sometimes you get someone that you'll feel they're a little close to you when they're passing you, but if it's on a narrower 2-lane road, you kind of just go with the flow. And
Sure.
But generally, drivers are very courteous.
Do you think they should create a big bad horn for the bike, bicyclist?
Not really. Usually just one little honker. You should tap on the horn to let you know you're there. If you don't think
No,
they've
I
heard
mean for you as a bicyclist, it's just get out of my way, because you have to retaliate it every now and again, right?
That's not what I like to do.
We want to be friendly about this.
That's right. I forgot the cars and the trucks are a little bit
They're
bigger
a little
than the
larger
bike.
than me. I would definitely lose that battle. So.
Yeah. Now, helmet or no helmet?
Oh, helmet always.
Okay.
Always.
Right. Goggles or no goggles?
Sunglasses usually. Keep
Okay.
the dust and stuff
Boxer
out of
shorts or no? Never mind. That's a different. I'm sorry.
Not going there.
I didn't mean that.
But would you encourage kids to get involved in a program like this? Maybe get them started early.
Yes, definitely. It's a great hobby. It's great means of transportation. It keeps you in shape and keeps. It's fun. It's relatively safe. As long as you're on a safe road, I'm not going to go tell my kids to go biking down Bankhead Highway in the middle of the day.
Right.
It's just not smart.
Yeah.
But to get from here to the corner store, from the house to the corner store, or over to their friend's house and to school and back if you're close enough, it's wonderful.
And this is only for a week, so this is
Yes, it's recognized as National Bike to Work Week, but it's part of an overall year-long campaign of
right.
reducing the number of cars and having a healthier alternate means
at
of
least
transportation.
carpooling. I mean, because there are other alternatives, as you mentioned. If you're,
Right.
at least going to work, at least you can carpool to work.
Yeah.
Sure, but if you don't have someone that lives near you, that works near you, then this is another way to go.
Exactly.
Now, what organizations are behind this?
I'm not sure. The Clean Air Campaign is one I know. I'm not sure of a whole lot of others.
I would imagine a lot of companies would like that idea.
Yes, I got put on the spot today when Jeff couldn't make it. So.
But that's okay, because you're there, you're doing this thing, you're riding 5 miles, and you're setting a great example for others that at least encouragement to try it. I mean, I'm not brave enough to try that, and my workplace was like a mile away from the house, so I really should get on it. I mean, a mile's not so
We
bad.
cheer our 14-year-old on.
I'll start calling you every
Yeah.
day.
Right.
Yeah, that'll work.
No, see, my
That'll
excuse
work.
is like, well, what if I get sweaty before I go to work and,
Change
people don't,
your clothes in a backpack.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Yeah, but right
See,
now,
the man has the answers.
you've got it all. Yeah. Or
Brian Carter, thank you so much for joining us, and we're looking forward to Ride Your Bike to Work Week.
Thank you very much.
We're going to be back with, you can clap. Brian, say, hey, guys, it's all right.
Deserves it.
Come on, look at that. Stand up.
Yeah.
Show us your guns, baby.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Coming up, we're going to have Judy Davis. She is with the PRC, and we're going to be talking teen pregnancy prevention.
All right, and let's talk to Kelly Hunter now and go to our interactive community calendar, which you can be part of here at Arbor Place Mall.
Our first guest up, Kimberly Weaver and Randy Miles. I work with you ladies, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Tell us what you've got going on, what you're representing here today.
I'm here for National Travel and Tourism Week, which is going to be May 8th through the 16th, and we're going to be promoting that all week by wearing red, which is the National Travel and Tourism color, and we're also going to have hospitality awards at our coffee card exchange on the 13th on the plaza.
And that's a great way for people who may not know about the downtown area. Come out and join us on the coffee card exchange. Tell us the time again and the date.
It is from 8 to 9 on May 13th on O'Neill Plaza.
All righty, rain or shine, we'll be there, but we're looking for the shine, right? Yes. Kimberly, what's going on? We have you on quite a bit, don't we?
Yes, we do. We have Friday Night Flicks beginning May 28th, which is the last day of school, and we like all the kids to come out. We're showing Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, so it'll be a great event for our children and the family to come out and enjoy on the plaza.
Okay, and those are also there on O'Neill Plaza as well, downtown area. We had a great little activity area happening with all kinds of events all summer long. Is that right, ladies?
Yes, we do. And we'd like people to go to visitdouglasville.com for that information. The Friday Night Flicks series starts May 28th. We also have one July 2nd and July 30th. Each event starts at 8 and usually continues till about 10 p.m.
All righty, so bring your chair, your lawn chair, your pillow, maybe a little blanket, kind of get cozy, and watch a film.
Watch a film and also get to go from some of our local restaurants. They're great restaurants, and they do offer little packages for you to take on the plaza and eat. We just ask that you have no glass and no alcohol.
All righty. Thank you, ladies. A lot of things happening in the downtown area. Up next, I have Mark White. And Mark, you're going to be talking about something that probably, if someone is, I guess, virtually unemployed at this point in time, you got some good news.
Right now, Douglas County is working with the Georgia Work Ready program that's sponsored by the state. And right now, we're offering a up to $300 incentive if you take the Work Ready test. The website to take the Georgia Work Ready test is www.gaworkready.org.
Alrighty, now if I take that test, what does that actually do for me if I'm unemployed or employed even?
Well, it allows you to kind of maximize your skills and allows you to show employers what skills you have other than a high school diploma or a college degree. It tells the employer that you have met certain numbers and you've met certain criteria that's required of that job.
All right, and we snuck up on you the other day. We saw the ARC van there at downtown area and snuck in, and this is something that anybody in the community, do they need to sign up for that? And tell us that website again.
They need to come by the office, or they can go online to, I think it's www.bgeorgiaworkready.org. That's www.bgaworkready.org.
All right, and we'll have that graphic superimposed there for us for them to be. But it's a great opportunity for somebody. I know a lot of companies are using that workforce work-ready statistics and that certification. So thank you for doing that for us.
No problem. Thank you.
All righty. That's another way that helping our community grow, expand, and have great opportunities here in the area. Up next, Amy, you are with the Cultural Arts Council, and we see you each month, don't we?
Yes, ma'am.
There's always a lot happening at the CAC. Tell us what's up.
This month we have on exhibit the Douglas County Art Guild is showing their pieces, and that will be on view until May 28th. Some of the big things that we have going on, we have concerts on the plaza, which is in downtown, O'Neill Plaza, and we have 3 different bands, and the dates are May 8th with Delta Moon, and May 15th with the Artie Ball Swing Band, and May 22nd with Divided by 6. So those will be really great events, and they go from 7 to 9 on Saturday nights.
And it sounds like a variety of music in there. You kind of mentioned some rock and roll, some swing bands, so everybody come out to the plaza and enjoy.
And it's free, so come right out. It'll be a good time. We also have on May 14th Taste of the Grape, and this is an annual event we do every year, and it's our precursor to Taste of Douglasville. So it's just kind of the opening event, and it'll be a really good time. It's $20 per person. If you want to sign up, you can go to our website, or you can come visit us at the center, and we'll set you up. We also have Taste of Douglasville. I know that Laura, our director, spoke about that last month, but I can talk about it.
Sure. We need to let everybody know that that's May the 15th, if I'm correct.
May the 15th, yeah. We have vendors, arts and crafts vendors, and restaurants from all over Douglas County. We have lots of sponsors that are going to have tables and big entertainment, lots of local entertainment, and lots of events going on at our Kids Corner. It's going to be really great. It's probably one of our biggest that we have.
It is. The Taste of Douglasville is one of the biggest and largest main attractions here in our area to showcase what happens, what our community's about, who's here local-wise, talent, and food.
Yeah.
Food always brings us out.
That's true.
Anything else on tap?
Well, something that we wanted to share, we're going to have an Arts Instruction Summit for anyone that's offering arts instruction all over Douglas County, and it's going to be June 8th from 6:30 to 8 o'clock downtown. And if you just want to give us a call, anyone give us a call at the center, and we'll talk to you a little bit about that. But we want to invite everyone out because it'll be a really, really nice time.
All right. So if I'm an instructor or have leading that way, give the Cultural Arts Council.
Organization that offers it. We just want to kind of cross mingle and network a lot, and just let everybody know that we're out there.
All righty. Well, thank you, Amy, so much for all that information and for what you do at the Cultural Arts Center. All righty. Thank you. And as always, we have the opportunity for you to let us know what's going on in your area here on the Interactive Community Calendar. Have another guest with Monk and Kelly here on City Connector.
And we have joining us Judy Davis.
She's with the PRC, and the PRC stands for the Pregnancy Resource Center, in case you're not aware of that.
Because Jonathan at first thought it was the professional...
Bull Riders Association, because they have a PRC where they have bull riders.
PBRC.
No, I forget what it is, but at any rate, now that we've squared that away, and people should really know, as an executive director, you know where you are located, and some people may not know where you're located, so we'll start with that.
Yes, we're located at 3030 Chapel Hill Road, which is just south of Target on Chapel Hill Road. We provide services to women who experience unplanned pregnancies. We provide parenting and prenatal lessons as well as pregnancy testing, and we provide ultrasounds when it's ordered by our medical director. All of our services are free of charge and they're confidential.
Excellent.
Now, with pregnancy and with Teenage Pregnancy Prevention Month, how are you getting the word out about that?
Well, I know that May is considered Teenage Pregnancy Prevention Month, but we consider every month Teenage Pregnancy Prevention Month. But the things that we do to help with that is we offer abstinence lessons and education to teens who haven't come to us for services before. So parents can actually call us at 770-920-1000 and sign up their children for abstinence education in hopes of preventing pregnancy. And then those who come to us and have a negative pregnancy test, for example, one of the things we're doing to help them not return for more pregnancy tests is we also offer free STD testing. So if they have a negative pregnancy test, about a third of them are enrolling in our free STD testing, and that's supported by a grant from Greystone Foundation. And so we're seeing a lot of young women who then they come for 3 more visits, and we do the full range of STD testing. And so far we find that 92% of those test positive for something. So it's a real wake-up call, and it's a way that they're really changing their lifestyles and saying, I don't want to expose myself to those kinds of things anymore.
And you mentioned that the education, all the services that you do have are free.
Yes, they are.
And so there's no worry when it comes to cost for someone. So there's no excuse really not to be part of that if, especially you find that there's a teen at risk.
Right. Yeah. And take advantage of everything that we do. And also we found that our prenatal and parenting lessons really speak to the young women who find out what a big job it is to be a mother, and that helps prevent them from repeating them. They'll have this child, but maybe they won't go out and repeat it because they say, this is a big deal being a mom, and it's important, and they see how important it is, and they're a lot less likely to repeat the same thing over again.
How can the community get involved with the PRC?
The community get involved. We would love to have people come and see the center and see what we're doing. We are supported by donations from the community, businesses, churches, and we have 3 fundraisers a year. We're getting ready for our golf tournament, which they're going to be talking about in a few minutes. So we are funded totally by donations. We receive no government funds, so we're solely a community organization, and we get support from throughout the community, and that's really great.
With the abstinence training, is that a once-a-week program that girls and parents get involved in together?
Well, they can. We would like for the parents to come and know what they're doing. It's a series of 6 lessons that we set up, and we work with young men and women. We have it's a mentoring program, and we do it one-on-one. And they come and they meet with their mentor. 6 lessons, and at the end they have a chastity challenge.
Do you find that programs like that have a great rate of success?
I can't tell you in the long run what happens afterwards, but it opens the eyes of these young women and men to the things that they're exposing themselves to, and to good ways to say no, and ways to fight peer pressure and things like that.
Peer pressure is such a big thing for kids.
Peer pressure is a great thing for kids and adults. We are all influenced by the people we hang around with. So whether we're teenagers or we're 30-something or whatever, we're influenced by that. So as we teach them how to make good choices and good decisions, that will go with them throughout their lives.
You mentioned the community getting involved and helping out the PRC, and with the Pregnancy Resource Center, you have a golf tournament which is coming up. So tell us a little bit about that, when it's happening.
It's going to be on Monday, June the 7th. Another way that the community can involve, we're mainly a volunteer-driven organization, so we need volunteers from the medical field. We have physicians and nurses and lab techs that work for us. We have volunteers who work with our clients. We do training, and we have peer counselors that work with our parenting curriculum too. So there are a lot of ways that the community can get involved and volunteer.
How do they contact you?
They can contact us by dialing 770-920-1000.
Thank you very much. Judy is with the PRC, and we thank Judy Davis for being with us. This is City Connector. We're going to take a break, and we will be back.
I'm Kelly Hunter. Up with me today is another Kelly. Kelly, you're from Brighton Academy, if I'm correct. Tell me what Brighton Academy has going on.
We're a public charter school, and so we're able to offer some really innovative ways to address our kids' instructional needs. We'd like to open up 2 opportunities this summer in the community. One is a summer day camp that's starting right when school's out, a summer day care, excuse me. We're also having a summer day camp we have 2 sessions. One starts June the 14th, and the other one starts July the 12th.
And how long do those sessions run? If I'm a mom looking for something to do for my children, this is an event that I might want to investigate?
That's exactly right. They are 2-week sessions. We're very flexible, though. You can come half days, 1 week, or 2 weeks, or whole days.
Okay. And information, if I wanted to find out more about it, I bet you have a website, phone number? Where are you going to direct me?
Sure do. If you could contact us on our website at www.brightonacademy.com, or you can also contact our Summer Discovery Camp Coordinator. Her name is Kelly Chavez, and her number is? It is on here, 770-605-0901.
All right, a lot of Kellys. Yes, all right. Well, thank you for that information, and thank you for Brighton Academy here in our community.
Well, thank you. We hope you can come. Thanks.
All righty. Thank you so much. And up next, we know Callie Boat, right? We keep running into each other all over, don't we?
Every once in a while.
Oh, once in a while, okay. Callie, what do you have going on for us and mentioning with us today?
Of course. Actually, I'm talking about the Douglas County Chamber of Commerce. Imagine that. One of the things that the Chamber does, obviously, is get very involved in the community. You were here for our Chamber Expo. We do a number of programs like Leadership Douglas, Youth Leadership Douglas, and our scholarships, which will be presented this week. All of those opportunities come, though, at a price. And so one of the things that the Chamber does in order to raise money for our community programs is we sell raffle tickets for our big drawing. It is a $10,000 raffle. We actually have a $10,000 grand prize, a $2,000 second prize, and 6 $500 prizes as we draw the tickets. We have 350 tickets available. That's all we're going to sell. They are $100 each. They can be purchased at the Douglas County Chamber of Commerce. That is at 6658 Church Street. And if you come by and get one of those, you can be registered for the big drawing May 27th. We're going to have all kinds of food and beverage at the center at Arbor Connection at that time.
Wow, so money is definitely an incentive. Those are a lot of prizes, and they're all cash prizes.
They are all cash prizes. That's exactly right.
And if I maybe don't have $100 in my pocket, but I got a couple of buddies?
You are so smart. Lots of people go in together. I know for myself, it's always fun to go in with a few friends. You could have 3 other girlfriends and go in maybe $25 each, or I've even seen offices go in $10 each and get 10 people to go in on a ticket. So it's real easy to do, and if you can't find a partner to pair up with, we're usually pretty good about finding them.
You'll help us team up.
Absolutely.
All righty, and that's the Chamber event. The drawing is May the 27th. Tickets on sale until
we sell out. No, we only sell 350, so you have pretty good shot at it.
All right. And contact the Chamber if you're interested.
Please do.
All right. Thank you, Callie, so much. Dixie from A Gift of Love, and I know we had you on just a few months ago talking about a backpack for the spring break, and now we're backpacking for the summer. Tell us what's going on with that.
During the summer, these children still are needy. They still do not have the free food that they get at the school during the summer, during the school period. So we try to send home a large box of food that will tide them over for the 2 weeks, to the 2 months that they're out of school. And this year, we have got 120 children that we're trying to provide this food for. And I didn't realize what an enormous job it was until she got our list together the other day. And you're talking about thousands of servings of food for breakfast and lunch.
And that's for 120 students here in our local community that we can help just by giving either a cash donation to
And this is Juanita Clay. She has been doing this for 15 years. It is all voluntary. It's all donations. No one involved gets paid. Every cent that you give to us is spent on these children.
So it's definitely a gift of love from the get-go.
That's exactly right. Your money is going to make a difference in some children's lives this summer. And then after we finish this up, we have to think about going back to school again. And it takes a lot of money to get these children ready to go back to school. We have a book bag drive to take care of all their school supplies when they get ready to go back to school.
So 2 big events actually happening then. One that's going to prepare them to go home for the summer. In the summer, keep your ears and eyes open. We'll have you back on to talk about taking them back to school as well.
Thank you very much. And remember, this is for children in this county who need someone to make a difference in their lives.
All righty. So you have the opportunity. Thanks, Dixie. I appreciate it. All right. I know we have another event happening. Mike Moore, come on up and join me here. Tell us who you're with, what you're representing, and what we can do to have fun here in Douglasville, Douglas County.
Thank you, Kelly. Today I'm representing the Pregnancy Resource Center, which we just spoke. Judy Davis had her time there and told all about that. We're having a 2nd annual golf tournament at Chapel Hill Golf and Country Club on June the 7th. It's a 9 o'clock shotgun. And we're going to have some great prizes and a lot of fun. We're going to have a $5,000 putting contest. That's cash $5,000 if you win. We have a $10,000 hole-in-one contest there at the golf tournament. And at the end of the golf tournament, we're going to be having our first annual $1 million shootout. Wow. So some lucky participant may have the opportunity to win $1 million right here in Douglas County.
That would be incredible.
It would be a lot of fun. I would just like to see it, to be part of it. But we just want to remind everybody that it's June the 7th at Chapel Hills Golf and Country Club for the Pregnancy Resource Center, and it'll start at 9 o'clock.
All righty. Now, if I'm not a big avid golfer, that's really one sport I haven't delved into. Can I still participate? Can I still somehow come out, make a donation, something to help the Pregnancy Resource Center?
Oh, yes, ma'am. We would love to have people to be sign sponsors where they can, on each individual hole. They could come out and be volunteers. As Judy was mentioning, we always need volunteers at the Pregnancy Resource Center. And anybody that wanted to come out and see some really neat golf. We also have some special guests. Terry Harper, former Atlanta Brave, will be there with guests. And it just would be a fun time. So even if you're not a golfer, we would love for you to come out and be part of our event.
All right. Well, we appreciate that. And thank you for what you're doing here in the area. And I know you serve there with the Pregnancy Resource Center. Thank you for those efforts.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Alrighty. Thank you. And like I said earlier, if you too would like to have your event publicized here and promoted on City TV, join us the last Tuesday of every month here at Arbor Place Mall, downstairs in front of Belk, right here on City Connector and the Interactive Community Calendar. We'll be right back.
It's a great day, isn't it?
Yeah. Too bad your boat's gonna sink at 11:05.
Don't come closer. I have rabies. Don't you wish there were warnings to protect you from life's risks? With diabetes, there is one. It's called A1C, a simple blood test that helps measure your risk of a heart attack and other complications. Learn more at diabetesaonc.org.
Welcome back to City Connector. We're Monk and Kelly, and we have a whole lot of people we want to thank for joining us today, starting with our new superintendent,
Gordon Pritz, and we appreciate him stopping by. Of course, the lovely ladies from the Hydrangea Festival.
Yes, thank you, Jerry Farmer and Betty Benson, and I'm going to get some tips from them next time.
Yeah, Brian Carter told us what you could do as far as riding to work.
Riding your bike to work.
A week now. I mean, you could do that every day, but at least a week would be a good thing to do.
How strong your legs will be.
I know. And Judy Davis talked about the PRC, the Pregnancy Resource Center, which is right here in Douglasville, and it's open to the public, and they have a lot of free services.
And we want to thank this gentleman.
Hey, Gil Carroll, what's up, man? I love that. That is the Janet Jackson microphone look.
Yes, it is. It gives me that freedom to do
with the Michael hat.
No, I don't. It's not a Michael hat.
I don't have the glove.
Yeah.
I can't play with it.
That's more of what's the look I'm looking for? A Freddie Fender hat.
It's actually Frank Sinatra.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a fedora.
Now, when you go out and you do your different gigs, do you do cover tunes as well as your originals?
Because I play a lot of the restaurants. A lot of the cover tunes is what people are kind of used to hearing, so they kind of like to hear that. Then I'll throw my originals in there and keep writing material. And then I kind of get interesting responses because I kind of blend that in there.
Sure.
Then when I might get somebody that says, play that original.
Right.
I'm thinking, okay, that works.
Now, is there a website people can go to check out your stuff?
Yes, it's gilcaro.com.
Excellent.
And there I have some samples. I have a couple of CDs that I do from the live, playing for the restaurants. I have those on there with a few originals on my other CDs.
And is this going to be the original that we're going to do right now?
Yes, and what I do too is on my CD is on the restaurants, I mixed up some Spanish music. My background's from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Some of the restaurants I play are in Spanish.
Right.
So I do some Spanish material as well, just to kind of blend it in.
Excellent.
I like
But
the
yes,
blend.
this is one of my new originals. It's called It's All Right to Be Me.
And thank you for bringing it to Art Play Small. Thank you for joining us on City Connector.
Gil Caro.
Thank you.
I started out wondering, what am I gonna do? I see people live their life with a job or two, but I'm one of the many souls that will break free. Oh, it's alright to be me. While I was growing up, they always had their say. Is there expectations of how life should be their way? But never did I ask them how my life should be. Oh, it's alright to be me. Visions that are my own, 'cause it's my life anyway. Oh, and the freedom of just being me. Is it alright to be that way? Whoa, 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 'cause it's alright to be me. Why live up to the hype that you can never make mistakes? When learning is living, so I give it all it takes. But I'll keep going in circles I can't ever see. Oh, that it's alright to be me. Yeah, alright. Oh, oh, it's alright to be me. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, it's alright to be me. Yeah. It's alright to be me. Thank you.